Ever dreamed of a sailboat that's not just a vessel, but a legend? Tough enough to conquer oceans, yet cozy for those golden retirement days on the water? We're diving into the top 7 legendary sailboats, around 30 feet, that have proven their mettle over decades. Stick around, my friend, because one of these might just be your ticket to serene horizons. The Contessa 32, with its fin keel and narrow hull, is a masterpiece of traditional design, boasting a displacement of about 9,500 pounds that keeps her stable in heavy seas. Her long waterline of 24 feet slices through waves efficiently, while the encapsulated keel provides excellent tracking and resistance to broaching. This British classic earned her stripes, surviving the brutal 1979 Fastnet race storm, proving her seaworthiness time and again. She's best for solo sailors or couples seeking true blue water confidence without a massive crew. Pros: exceptional stability in gales, timeless performance that loves to race or cruise. Cons: compact interior feels snug for longer liveaboards, can be wet on deck in following seas. Buyer tip: look for models with updated rigging. Price range: $25,000 to $50,000. The Albin Vega 27. The Pocket Rocket Circumnavigator. This Swedish gem features a fin keel and lightweight fiberglass hull displacing just 5,070 pounds, making her nimble yet surprisingly robust for her size. The moderate beam of 8 feet and draft of 3 feet 10 inches allow her to point high and handle offshore swells with a forgiving motion. Thousands have crossed oceans in her, thanks to her stiff hull form and balanced sail plan. Ideal for adventurous solo retirees who want simplicity and go-anywhere capability. Pros: affordable entry to offshore sailing, easy to single-hand with responsive handling. Cons: limited headroom and storage for extended trips. Basic amenities require upgrades. Buyer tip: check for osmosis in the hull. Price range: $10,000 to $20,000. The West Sail 32's massive 19,500-pound displacement and 7,000 pounds of ballast make her a floating fortress, shrugging off the worst weather like a seasoned captain shrugs off a squall. Her broad 11-foot beam provides interior volume, while the heavy hull dampens motion for comfortable passages. Designed by William Crealock, she's the epitome of go slow, go far seaworthiness. Perfect for couples planning long voyages where safety trumps speed. Pros: unmatched durability and self-righting ability, roomy below for live-aboard comfort. Cons: sluggish in light winds, high maintenance on the heavy ground tackle. Buyer tip: inspect chain plates for corrosion. Price range: $30,000 to $60,000. The Cape Dory 30, Carl Alberg's design shines with a full keel, cutter configuration, and 9,000-pound displacement that ensures directional stability and a gentle ride in confused seas. The 9-foot beam keeps her narrow for agility, while 3,500 pounds of ballast provides the stiffness needed for offshore confidence. Her hand-laid fiberglass hull is built like a brick house, enduring decades of abuse. Great for seniors or couples who value reliability over flash in coastal or occasional blue water hops. Pros: excellent balance and tracking, classic lines that turn heads in any marina. Cons: narrow beam limits cockpit space. Older models may need deck core repairs. Buyer tip: verify keel bolts integrity. Price range: $20,000 to $40,000. The Catalina 30's fin keel and wide beam contribute to her 10,200-pound displacement, offering stiffness through a high ballast ratio and a sail plan that's forgiving in breezes up to 25 knots. Her modern hull shape with a long waterline excels in coastal waters, providing a dry ride and easy handling. As one of the best-selling boats ever, she's proven seaworthy for thousands of owners in varied conditions. Suited for beginner to intermediate couples or small families enjoying weekend getaways and light cruising. Pros: spacious interior for the size, vast parts availability, and community support. Cons: less ideal for heavy offshore, potential for flex in the hull over time. Buyer tip: opt for MKII or later with wing keel. Price range: $15,000 to $35,000. The Tartan 30, the performance classic. Sparkman and Stevens' influence shows in the Tartan 30's fin keel and efficient hull displacing around 9,500 pounds, with options for a taller rig boosting speed without sacrificing stability. The balanced design tracks well upwind wind, and her moderate draft of 5.25 feet, or deeper in some, handles chop effectively. Quality construction makes her a reliable performer in moderate to rough conditions. Best for active seniors who crave spirited sailing with cruiser comforts. Pros: superior handling and speed, premium build quality that ages gracefully. Cons: smaller galley and berths. Racing-oriented may feel tender in extreme gales. Buyer tip: seek the center cockpit version for better visibility. Price range: $20,000 to $40,000. The Sadler 32 ups the ante on safety, with foam-filled, unsinkable hulls and a fin keel on skeg rudder setup, backed by 9,500 pounds of displacement for balanced performance. Her fiberglass construction and moderate beam deliver seaworthiness akin to larger boats, tracking well in beam seas while the protected rudder adds forgiveness, practical for aging joints. It's a refined evolution of classics, blending speed and security, great for seniors or duos wanting offshore capability with easier short-handed sailing. Pros: virtually unsinkable, good interior volume. Cons: thin keel, less forgiving on shoals. Older models need osmosis checks. Buyer tip: price range $20,000 to $40,000.